Okay, good morning and welcome to Iyun on Mishna. Today we're going to focus on Sheviis Parak Tat Mishnah Hey. We have a machlokas if you're pickling different vegetables during Shemitah, the Shemitah produce, right? So you're allowed to eat Shemitah produce as long as it's not extinct from the field. So now you pickle three different vegetables in one jar, and they absorb when you pickle something for 24 hours, it absorbs the juices of each other. So there is a concept, no Saint Tom, we mentioned, that applies by Sheviis. If something has Nesinas Tom, usually means it's 1/60th. It's less than 1/60th. It's 1/60th is batal b'shishim. It's 1/59th, so then it absorbs the taste. And kavush usually is 1/59th. It absorbs the taste. No Saint Tom has effect by Shemitah to make something Shemitah fruit. All right, if it absorbs the taste of a Shemitah fruit, a chulin fruit that's not Shemitah, something from Chutz La'aretz, it would attain the status based on no time of Shemitah fruit, and you have to treat it with Kedusha Sheviis. Here, all three of them have Kedusha Sheviis. The question is, until when can you eat this and not have to be mavayir it? So there's three opinions. One opinion, Rabbi is very machmir. He says once the first one is gone, so then you have to be machmir and you have to get rid of all of them in the field. The first one is gone in the field. Yeshua says no, it's the last one. The last one is gone. You could, even the first two are extinct from the field, you could eat all three of them. Gamliel says no, we go based on, this is halacha, we go based on that individual vegetable, that individual fruit, if that's available. We don't care about no sin tam. So the question is, and we pass on this, why don't we care about no sin tam? If we care about no sin tam, if you have your pickle, a non-Shemitah fruit with a Shemitah fruit, so the pickling has the effect that the Shemitah fruit becomes Kedusha Shemitah, why over here do we not apply the concept of no sin tam by Kvisha? I would say the answer is like this, that the concept of no Saint Tom, there's also a concept of Tom Ki'ikr in the Gemara that talks about, again, it's less than one shishim. Having the taste of something is like having that thing. Like if you have basar b'chalav, right, a drop of milk gets mixed into a pot of meat, it's less than shishim, so it makes the whole thing usher. The idea of Tom Ki'ikr and no Saint Tom is basically when something gives taste of something, it adds taste of something, so depends on what Isser we're talking about. Let's say basar b'chalav, so it ruins the taste. You're going to tell me basar b'chalav cheeseburgers taste better, but if you're eating a good steak and you put a little bit of milk in it, I don't know if that, maybe cheap meat, maybe cheap hamburgers, cheese is very good with them. But I would say maybe a steak, a good ribeye steak, you put a little milk in there, I think it probably ruins the taste. That's the svara of Tam Ke'ikra that, like I explained, that ruins your benefit, it ruins your enjoyment of the food. And the same thing by Hilchos Shemitah, right? You have chulin fruit that absorbs taste of Shemitah fruit, so you have to treat it like Shemitah fruit because it has a taste of Shemitah fruit, and you're devaluing Shemitah if you can taste Shemitah in that fruit. So therefore, and you're not using it as part of your sabbatical, so you're losing out on your sabbatical. You're demeaning you're ruining your sabbatical. It has Kedusha Shemitah. You're supposed to treat it with Kedusha Shemitah. Here's a little different. Here we're talking about the value, like we explained yesterday. The whole idea of biur is because when it comes too valuable, it's gone in the field, so it becomes too valuable. So then you're going to hold on to it. You're going to hoard it. You want to do business with it. You're not going to enjoy it. So that's why you have to get rid of it. You have to mavayir it, either make it hefker or eat it right now and enjoy it. Over here, it wouldn't apply over here, no Saint Tom. That's what Gamliel says. Technically, yeah, no Saint Tom. It would have the taste. It tastes like an onion and a pickle and a cucumber and a pepper together. The pepper's going to have the taste of the cucumber and the onion. When you pickle it together, it's going to get the taste. But it's not relevant to Hilchos biur because even if it tastes like it, it doesn't affect the price, right? It doesn't affect the price, because when you have a little bit of taste, it might have a cucumber that has a little taste of a pepper. It's an interesting tasting cucumber. You wouldn't call it a pepper. It's an interesting tasting cucumber. So when you try to sell that, you're going to try to sell it. You're not going to hoard that. If there's no cucumbers left in the field, but there's, I'm saying if there's no cucumbers left in the field, so then you'll hoard it. But if there are cucumbers left in the field, even if it has the taste of an onion, and the onions are extinct, So you're not going to hoard your cucumbers because at the end of the day, it's still a cucumber. You only hoard cucumber. It might give taste to it, but it's still, at the end of the day, even a little taste, it's still a cucumber. It's still an onion. It's still a pepper. So that's irrelevant to hoard. The idea of hoarding, you're not going to hoard something. You're not going to try to make a business out of something. A cucumber tastes like an onion. So even if the onions are gone in the fields, it doesn't make a difference. It's still a cucumber, and it depends whether the cucumber is available or not. That would be the explanation. Hope you enjoyed today's share, and see you tomorrow.